Thank you so much, dear viewers of Enoch Omwando TV. Enoch Omwando TV, your home of entertainment, education, and information, where we bring you content that you really want, content that is really timely after a long time being off air due to some reasons here and there. Today we are back, and we are back with a bang. Do us one favor of subscribing, sharing, commenting, and of course liking our content, dear viewers. What you do, just subscribe and then put on the notification so that every time we have a new upload, you will be notified and be the first one to view, dear viewers. Today, I am your presenter, the one and only Brother Power, Jared Wilberforce, where I'll be bringing you content from here henceforth. From today henceforth, I'll be having guests to discuss wonderful matters, to discuss very serious matters, be it political, be it social, be it economical. Dear viewers, be sure at Enoch Omwando TV, you will get content that you really need. Today we are going to discuss issues love, issues relationship, and with me in studio I have a guest who is going to introduce himself. Then from there, dear viewers, we shall go on into our content. In the next around half an hour, you are going to be educated, informed, and entertained. Thank you. Welcome on studio. My guest is here to introduce himself.
My name is Vincent Otieno, and today I shall be interviewed by Brother Power.
Thank you so much, Vincent. Welcome. This is Enoch Omwando TV. How do you feel to be here?
I feel very nice. This is my first time being here. I hope I'll enjoy your interview. Thank you.
Welcome. This is not an interview, it's actually a talk show. We are going to share, we are going to talk. And today, what we have on the table, you said you are Vincent Otieno. Vincent, in brief, who is Vincent Otieno, please?
Vincent Otieno is a Kenyan who hails from Ugenya, somewhere called Sulo. And also is a civil servant working in Kenya. Thank you.
What about, I thought you talk a bit about your social life. Maybe you've got a family, you've got children and a wife.
Of course, I have a family with the one kid. Yes.
So Vincent Otieno is a married man. Kindly tell us a bit about your experience, or rather your background and education in a minute before we get into the main content.
I started my education in early 90s in St. Oda, that is in Siaya County. Then in 2005, I joined Thika High School for the Blind. In the year 2013, I joined Maseno campus. Then from there, I'm now wherever I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Vincent, we are here to discuss a very crucial matter, a very touchy issue, very juicy content on matters relationship, matters love, matters social, pertaining persons with disabilities. And of course, dear viewers, Vincent Otieno is a person with a disability. To be precise, he is visually impaired, or rather low visioned, if we were to explain it even better. Now, Vincent, we want to discuss today matters relationship because it has been a thorn in the flesh. Can you just give us an eye-opener on relationship?
Brother Power, I think today we are discussing matters relationship, especially for people living with a disability. It's not something which is easy. Let me include myself for us. But sometimes it's a dedication that someone takes when he or she wants to start loving or to be loved. It's not easy, as I've said, but to some extent also it is easy to some of us. Yes.
Now, explain the some extent where it is easy and where it is not easy.
There is a notion. Someone will help me to prove it or not. There is a notion that our ladies don't find love. Our ladies. And there is also a notion that we men, we can love and we can be loved. So that's why I've said that To some extent it's easy, and to some extent it's hard. What I want to say is this: I don't know. It's maybe we don't believe in ourselves when we want to do something, or it is that we fear, because some of us always fear that if I enter in this relationship, this person will torture me, or this person will see me I'm less, or this person will be taking advantage of me. So many ways someone will take that. But I thank God, because many of us, I see we have found love, and we are still finding love.
In fact, a very good opener there. Dear viewer, remember you are on Enoch Omwando TV. Enoch Omwando TV, your only home of entertainment, education, and information. Dear viewers, I am with my guest, Vincent Otieno, with whom we are sharing on matters relationship, matters love, matters social. Be sure to find the best content in this channel, dear viewer. Now, Otieno, you began so well on the eye-opener about notions. In fact, it takes me to one of our really major concerns. Our girls are beautiful, our men are handsome, but it's in the public domain. It's also true that our girls, most of our girls with disabilities are either not in love or even not married, whereas our men easily fall in love and easily get married. Now, why does it really affect our girls such that you feel that we have got very many girls with disabilities who are not in love, unlike their counterparts, the men?
What I can say, they have low self-esteem. They fear. And they fear from one example. Maybe they have a friend who maybe was impregnated and was left. Now they look up to that example, that Nani was impregnated and left. So they don't want to try themselves to see that maybe to me it can work. So most of them, they always have that notion that Nani was impregnated and was left. So they ride on that rather than someone taking the bull by its horn and saying, let me try this. Okay. I'm here to stay. You know, even in these other people, it's not that it's simple to them. No. Even them, they also have the same challenges that our counterparts who are our ladies living with disability also have. So it's not a matter that it's discrimination or what. It's just someone believing in herself that I can. Yes.
And by the way, Vincent, why is it so difficult for us to get to love amongst ourselves? Is a topic that is really causing discussion. That as Otieno, as Wilberforce, as a person with disability, you don't want to fall in love with another girl with disability. Why does it happen so? And it has been found to be one of the challenges that make most of our women not to get married or be loved, by virtue of the fact that even we men with disabilities somehow tend to discriminate against our girls. What can you say?
Brother, that is a lie. Me, what I know, disability is we are like a family. That is what I know. And you cannot marry your sister or your brother. But if you can marry, your cousin, there's no problem. I'll give an example with me. When I started loving, I loved a lady who was also a PWD. But sometimes when you want to commit yourself, you must ask yourself so many questions. Number one, life is like a journey. I cannot decide and start it knowing that I'm going to fall there. No. In life, we have so many stages. So there are so many things that we always look before we love whom we want to love. Now, for me, I wanted to have a life where I can go out with my wife anywhere I want. This will hinder me. Maybe the girl that I wanted to marry, angeweza. Like now, I needed a driver. you know, when we do our things, we do the two of us. Now huyu mwenzangu hangeweza kuniendesha, or maybe we are in the house, the two of us. We cannot start looking for things here and there, and we are both, all of us, Kenya Power 2 kids things, so we cannot manage it. I don't say that we cannot live. Yes, we can, but there are some circumstances which we cannot manage by ourselves. Yes.
Now, then to what extent are you able to manage yourself? Because from your explanation, you've put it right that you are maybe your first love or your second, I don't know, you had a girl with disability whom eventually you didn't end up getting married to, maybe because of the reasons that you've explained. Now, can we say that the person you married then later is not really the person you loved? Because then now it seems to me like you've got a lover, but because of some limitations, you just have to do what? To drop her.
Brother Power, you want to misquote me. You want to misquote me. I've said when
I know you want to be safe before your wife.
Don't misquote me, because I've said love is like a journey.
Yes.
And also when you want to enter love, it's also you commit yourself fully. So before, I don't say that I didn't love that girl. No, I loved her.
Yes.
But now for me to marry her, that's when I started seeing qualities of a woman that I want. You know, kuna tofauti ya girlfriend. Now there is a woman.
So this one was a girlfriend, not a wife.
Yes. Okay. This one was a girlfriend whom I loved so much, and I still love her. Wherever you know, wherever you are, know that I love you so much as my good friend. But now, I wanted to have a wife, not a girlfriend. I wanted to have a woman, the mother of my children, not a girlfriend.
No, are you saying this girl could not become a mother of your children?
She could, if I could have decided to commit that now this whom I want.
Now then, Vincent, dear viewers, remember you are watching Enoch Omwando TV. We're having a very interesting discussion here. I'm your presenter, Brother Power, Jarrell Buffos, and my guest is none other than Vincent Otieno, who is now really blazing. He's set guns blazing. He's saying he wanted, there's a difference between a girlfriend and a wife. Remember, dear viewers, do us that favor of subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting that we are a family as Enoch Omwando TV, your home of entertainment, information, and education. Now, Vincent, you talked of a girl who was supposed to be the mother of your children, the qualities of a wife. Yes. Don't you now see, we as persons with disabilities ourselves, you know, this topic was, actually, the bit we were discussing is why are our girls mostly not finding love, unlike we men with disabilities? And you have said you can have a girlfriend, but when it comes to marriage, maybe the qualities are not there. So don't you think we are the ones exposing our girls to risks of not finding love? Why am I reasoning like that? You know, if your parent does not believe in you, do you think the outside can believe you? It cannot. So if I am not believing that my girlfriend, who is visually impaired like me, can be a wife, how then do I want to convince the outside world that she can make a wife to them?
Brother Paul, let me tell you something I know you are forgetting.
Please do.
I learned in a special school, primary, then I went to high school, also a special school. And mostly where we find love is where we are. That's the reality. That's where you'll find someone in high school, akona girlfriend within the high school. Even these other people, they will tell you that most of their lovers are those either they were classmates or area mates or neighbors, such things. So we are not discriminating and we are not discriminative. Even ndio maisha iko.
Vincent, There's an argument out here that maybe we men with disabilities get love easily because women don't really look for what we look for. For instance, it is believed and is said that maybe ladies from the general world will easily fall in love with me or with you, one, because you have some cash, or you are presentable, you're that prestigious guy to move around with, or something of the sort. On the other hand, it's believed that maybe our girls are left out because maybe they are thought to be a burden by the general world. What's your word on that?
Let me start with our ladies. Maybe they think they're the burden to the general world. Mm-hmm. The answer is no. I've just said they don't just believe in themselves. But again, I know some few ladies who are very happily married with their, I don't know if I'll call them normal, and I know you like
general world.
Okay, let me use the general world.
Yes.
They are okay, but there are some who are not. They just want to cry here and there to be pitied, but to to be sympathized. Another thing, let me go to the other side of us men. Somebody today was accusing me of being with the ladies here and there. It comes to your point that maybe these ladies think we are smart or cash in the pocket and other things. No, it's the way you present yourself. That's what I've said. If our ladies, and I think Brother Power will start by encouraging our ladies to be courageous, to be self-esteemed, so that akikatiwa pia asikae mgumu sana, akatike tu barabara.
Okay, Otieno. Dear viewers, you are watching Enoch Omwando TV, and Otieno is telling us demo kikatiwa pia wewe ukatike. Now, Otieno, I'll go back and pose this question, and I want you to discuss it diligently and freely. What happens when you find it that Otieno is in love with girl A? Yes, at one moment you said you may have gotten your first girlfriend in high school. Then you move with her through to university. Yeah. You are all going to be graduates, right? So there's an assurance that maybe one day you will all be educated and of course be employed or something of the sort. Therefore, able to live a smooth life if finances and education or anything to go by. What happens that there are men who date girls, right, from very tender stages, could be in high schools or first years in university, and then when time comes for marriage, they drop them. They'd rather go down there and get girls to re-educate rather than move on with the girl that they already had and is already educated.
My brother, they are looking for wife material. That is my answer. They are not looking for all those characters maybe which they had during primary, secondary, university. No, hiyo walikuwa na party. But a man, when he wants to marry, my brother, he will leave that girl and go and look for a wife material. If maybe the qualities that maybe he has been looking for, he has not found them.
So are you saying our girls with the disabilities can only be wife material to the general world and not to us?
No. They can also be our wives. That's what I've told you.
Why are they not? The point here, why are they most of them not our wives?
But some of us have married them. Or do you want me to call names?
No, in a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a journalist and I've researched. In a scale of 1 to 10, in every 10 marriages among persons with disabilities, you might not find or just find one that is a couple with disabilities. Hence, sending our girls mostly to what we call sacrificial love and sacrificial marriages, of falling in love with anybody who comes across them because now they have been frustrated. Do you agree there?
Brother Power, we want also them to be exposed with other people.
Why then do we take their time? Because like in university, let me just quote Kenyatta University, where that's where most of us go, like for us who are visually impaired. Why then would I take I don't know, okay, let me just use a friend's name. Why then would I take Linda, who is my fellow student in university, and keep her close to me, and after 4 years I drop her, rather than having I would have left her to hang out with other men if we wanted them to be exposed? Then are we using them?
Brother Pay, we are not using them. Okay, I don't know if I'm not getting your question well, but to my little understanding, what I know, I've just said a few minutes ago, that when someone has finished school, he wants to settle, or she wants to settle. Even them, they always leave us. By the way, let me remind you, I was left. I didn't leave.
But remember, but you told me you left her because of the qualities you didn't find in her.
That's what I'm saying. Listen to me, brother.
You're telling me why you were left.
I'm saying this, brother Power.
You know you're on record, bro.
No problem.
Yes, please.
I left her. She didn't know that I had left her. But now she decided to leave me publicly.
Now, dear viewers, the discussion is getting hot every minute after minute on Enoch Omwando TV, your only home of entertainment, education, and information. We're having a heated discussion here on relationship, on love issues, on social issues in relation to persons with disability. He's telling me he left her secretly, but she left her public. I think your girl must be saved. That girl must have been saved, because even Jesus, what you do in secret will be exposed. Now, Vincent, I think there is more into this discussion, because as I told you through research, it is true. You are saying even them, they get married. But I've told you in 10 marriages, you might not find one that is a complete couple with disability, or just find one out of 10. So the one out of 10 to me and to the public out here may not be fair. There's a point you're not telling us here, Vincent, or maybe I've not asked you on this one. What about our surrounding? Because it's a research. Before we came up with this topic of discussion, we've realized that even the surroundings sometimes dictate the kind of relationships we want to do what? We want to fall into. Your parents, your brothers, your family members, your friends, they want to see, Vincent, umekuja hapo na mtu aoni, and that kind of stuff. How does that affect love amongst ourselves?
Brother Power, that one is very true. And it does not cut to only our ladies. Even us men, we always pass through such challenges. You want to date... maybe I want to date a certain girl. Her family will not accept. Her family will say, that guy is a visually impaired, atakusumbua, all sort of things, utazaa kipofu kama yeye.
No, maybe let me put my question right. I talked about two lovers with disabilities, right? I have a girl, Linda is my girlfriend, she's with disability, I'm also with disability. When I bring her home, my parents, my surrounding, my family want to reject Linda because she is a person with disability. Yet I'm also a person with disability. What's the fairness?
The fairness is not there. Because this one is also a human being the way you are. It's a visually impaired the way you are. But now the difference comes now. The parents will sympathize with you. Ask you now, Wilberforce, now why do you want to take Linda, who is a visually impaired? And you are also a visually impaired. Who will wash those are the questions they ask. Who will wash the clothes of another? Ataonaje imekuwa safi? They are forgetting Wilberforce anajioshanga nguo, Wilberforce anajitembeleanga. That is our parents. They are very unfair. Some of them are very unfair. It's only maybe a 0.0% ndio wana support such marriages, but most of them do not.
Then Vincent, don't you then think we should encourage marriage amongst ourselves to confirm to the general world that we can still make families?
I want to advise those who are still in high schools and universities, if you get your lover who is a visual impaired, please don't leave her. Make sure you be with her. And if you want to leave her early enough, get another one, explore everything that you want to explore, and move with her till in marriage.
Dear viewers, hapo kwa comment section niambie, do you think Otieno is regretting having left his girlfriend who was a person with disability? Remember, dear viewers, this is Enoch Omwando TV, your home of entertainment, education, and information in all matters disability. And today, Vincent Otieno and I are discussing relationship among persons with disability, and is now advising that if you have a girl with disability or visual impairment for that matter, do not leave her. Otieno, because my time is running very fast, there is something I want us to touch on.
Before.
Yes.
Brother Power, don't make me today not enter my house. In the comment section, okay, I'm not regretting leaving my girlfriend. She is still my girlfriend. She's my friend, a good friend of mine.
Okay.
And what I've just said, if we could have known early enough, if we could have known early enough, not me alone, as people living with disabilities, we could have married our partners so that we may encourage others to do so. If ourselves we are not marrying our fellow PWDs, now who will marry them if not us?
So now what Otieno is saying in essence is that don't repeat what we might have gone astray with, dear viewers. Now Otieno, there is something that keeps coming in public, and a viewer was questioning me over the same some time back, that we men feel shy having girlfriends or lovers with disabilities. That's why we can date them in school, but when we want to settle down in life, we, in school, as you put it for your own case, for example, you were in a special school in primary school, you're in thicker school for the blind, a special school, then you go wherever, everybody around you is a person with disability. But when it comes up to the public out here, you don't really want to be, you feel stigmatized or something of the sort. And it's also contributed to by the public that keep wondering when they see you on a highway moving with your girlfriend who is visually impaired or PWD for that matter, and maybe she is pregnant. They're like, oh, sasa wanaweza aje? What are you going to say on that?
Brother Power, those are the things, those are the challenges we pass through life. Not even in marriage alone, even now with the Brother Power, the way you are, there is still that. Now, the general world, we should not think of them so much. Think of yourself. Don't think about what the general world will say about you. What the general world will say if I've given my my lover, if maybe I've impregnated her. Don't think what they will think about her. If you start thinking so, then they will demoralize you, and that might lead to breakups.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, as we conclude, Otieno, I want to take you back to what would have been my first question, because I wanted nilitaka ushike joto kwanza. Can you just in 2 minutes give me your experience when you met your current wife as a girlfriend, and those few challenges you went through, and till today she's in your house as a wife and a mother of your kid. Is it kid or kids?
Kid.
Okay. Intending to add another one?
Very soon.
Okay. Tell me the experiences you went through.
Brother Power, it was not smooth, and I decided to to face it. I found this young naive girl. She was not talkative. And in fact, I tried stalking her secretly through my friends. There was somewhere which we liked going so much. And people used to say, girl X, she's very difficult. Girl X, she's this. But I said, I think this is the right girl that I want. Lucky enough, where we were staying, she was a friend of mine. Now I started using that friend to get to her.
Set a thief to catch a thief.
Yes. Now this friend of mine is the one who helped me to find her. In fact, my first date with her, she told me very clearly, yes, I'm agreeing to go with you wherever you want me to go with you, but it will be in a public place. It took me a long time to court her. She was very difficult. She was.
Did you want a meeting, a date in private?
And okay, of course, we all need private dates. We don't need public dates. But now, according to her, she wanted where
Public date.
a public date. Then that day, funny enough, when we were going back to wherever we were staying, tukaingia gari yenye baba yake ndiye alikuwa anaendesha. And the dad knew all of us. So later on, I courted her. The dad had it secretly. When I was employed, when I used to go back wherever I was, I used to meet the dad, but we used to talk casually. Kumbe the dad knows I'm courting her girl. Yes. Now one time, I didn't know that she was there. Somebody just did, and I didn't know he was there. Somebody from our Kamkunji asked me, how is Nani? Stupidly I answered, I think she's okay. And that ended. Now when one time I decided now I want to marry her, when I told her now I'm serious, I want to take you, it took a lot of intervention from my good friends for her to accept. Although I thank her parents, they never discriminated me. At least they knew me. They have known me since I was a little boy till now. They never discriminated her. They never discriminated me. They saw me as a potential husband and a potential asset in their family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Would she watch this video maybe?
I don't know. She doesn't like social media, but I'll encourage her to go and watch. And I know she'll not beat me because I have another girlfriend whom I love, but she's just my girlfriend.
I think I need your wife on set. What's her name, please? And tell her that one thing you never told her on camera. Today just have that opportunity. Tell her something smooth on camera.
I've told her all of them. No. But no, I just want to remind her. Okay, she's called Aska Miyogo Otieno. I have officially married her, and officially I have only one wife, and I've closed. I cannot add another one. I can only remind her, I love you so much.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, dear viewers of Enoch Omwando TV. So those girlfriends of Otieno's girlfriends, kindly, he has said, mlango imefungwa. Those are not my words. Those are not words of Enoch Omwando TV. Those are Vincent Otieno's own words from the horse's own mouth. You've been watching Enoch Omwando TV, your only home of entertainment, education, and information on matters disability. Kindly do us the favor of subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, whatever comes first, dear viewers, so that we can move as a family. On behalf of the entire crew, our director Enoch Omwando, my guest who has been Vincent Otieno, our camera and sound engineer Madam Aznath Nyamoko, I have been your presenter, the one and only Brother Power, leaving with a quote that it's funny to sell a monkey, then you laugh at the buyer of your monkey. It's funny to sell a monkey and laugh at the buyer of your monkey. Thank you. Bye-bye.